All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era of Lucas Smith's TikTok. If you don't know me, I'm from Miami, and that's all you really need to know if you don't know me, and you'll learn the rest as we go. But if you're from Miami and you do know me, you probably also know Mr.Eats305. He's a content creator down here in Miami that pretty much revolves his content around lifestyle and entertainment and music and sports, all through the lens of food. So he does a lot of different things, but I've been following him around now for about 3 weeks, a month. And I've been working with him, helping him with his content creation, helping him editing stuff. And I've also eaten a lot of food. So I wanted to vlog my experience today or over the next few days. Last year, Mr. Eats made a video of his top 10 pizza places in Miami. Boom. This year, we're gonna be visiting those places and more to try to update the list for this year's National Pizza Day. And we're gonna see if these places really are still the top 10, as well as check out new spots that he's been recommended. And I'm gonna go with him. So I'm gonna show you behind the scenes footage of what it's like. I'm gonna be vlogging the day, show you everything we do, everything he does, and everything I do, so enjoy. First rule about eating with Mr. Eats is that you better make sure you work out before, because you will eat a shit ton. So, gonna go on a run first. Run is done, 3 miles. Gonna shower, then go eat some pizza. All right, using my car door as a makeshift tripod. Little fit check. Got the Rome shirt, because we're gonna be eating pizza. The hat is Kanga Coolers, that's something separate. They're Chubbies, and they got pizzas and beer on them. And then to show the full fit, I'll do it. There you go, full fit check. Let's go eat some pizza. All right, Mr. Eats305, tell me what you're doing. People think all we do is eat.
No, man, the logistics. Do these places serve slices? Do they only pies? How many should we hit in one day? Looking at the comments of old pizza videos of mine to make sure I'm covering everyone's favorite spots, making sure I don't miss a spot, to do our due diligence in really finding out the best New York style slice in Miami.
Here we go, no shortcuts.
No.
All right, we're on our way to the first of how many spots today?
Let's see, 11. I don't think we'll get there, but there's 11 in a small radius, so we gotta try them all, right?
What is your criteria for the perfect slice? Like, what are you looking for? Taste, texture-wise?
Yeah, so since we're only doing New York slice, there's different slices, you know. There's Detroit slice, there's a deep dish, all those different types of pizza. For New York slice, I am thinking about the sauce that they're using. I'm looking at the crispiness of the undercarriage as well as the crust. I like a little bit of a crunch. It can have a slight flop, but it doesn't have to be, you know, perfectly straight. I think it just to be well balanced, not too sweet, and just letting the pizza shine as a whole, not just, you know, good sauce, but just to showcase the cheese, showcase the bread, everything.
All right, cool. So we'll see you guys at the first of 11 stops. Didn't start a little soggy, as you can tell.
Yeah. Not my cup.
We're on our way to number 2.
Number 2, the first one, it was pizza.
That's all right.
That's about it.
I forgot to record actually me having 3 bites, but we'll make sure to continue. Number 2 spot. This is the first spot that we've been to that was on your list for last year, right?
Yeah,
So
on my list.
It was number 5, I think.
I don't remember. No, I think it was in the bottom 5.
Okay.
But still a good slice. They didn't have a Kendall location, and I've tried this Kendall restaurant before, and I liked this location better than their downtown location.
Okay.
So high expectations here.
Maybe move up some spots, possibly. We'll see.
What do you think?
I've been here once before and I thought it was good, but I came for dinner. I had like the whole pie, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna taste. Just one slice.
See?
So we'll see.
I'm sitting here wondering.
Pretty big slice. Good undercarriage. I don't know if you can see it. I like the color. Good, high expectations.
Felt like I heard the crunch there.
Yeah. Very hot. Almost burnt the roof of my mouth. I feel like this one's gonna stay in the top 10.
Okay. You got a contender.
I gotta take another bite because I gotta really evaluate this. I think what would have made it a little bit better is if they actually cut this basil leaf and ripped it, spread it around the pizza. I'm gonna take one more bite doing that, just to see if it makes a difference. Definitely adds to it. I'm gonna keep it in mind, but this is a slice.
These are the secret tidbits you get from watching the full YouTube video.
There you go.
This is leagues better than the last one.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't compare the last one.
This is really good.
Solid, right? Should be in the top 10. What do you like about it?
I think the crunchiness, and I'm glad we decided to do the pepperonis because these are like my perfect type of pepperonis. The size.
And the cups, you like the cups? Yeah.
The sauce is the perfect amount, but I think the standout is like the crunch of it.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
Agreed. All right.
We enjoyed that last one a fair amount. Pretty confident it will remain on the list.
Yeah.
Possibly move around depending on
The others, yeah.
Yeah.
Their Dayland location, I've liked better than their downtown location. So not only is it a great slice, but I think it's better than their downtown location too.
And the one that made the list last year
was downtown.
Okay, interesting.
So good crunch and experienced pizza makers over there.
Yeah. All right, Nico's Brothers Pizza is next. We found out the name.
I wonder if Nico's brother has a name or if they just know Nico and
Nico was famous and his brother opened a pizza shop. That's what it was.
that's what happened.
I'm sitting here wondering.
All right, we made a grammatical discovery. Because of the placement of the apostrophe and no apostrophe on the brothers, it is not Nico's Brothers Pizzeria, it's the Nico's Brothers Pizzeria.
More than one.
So,
But we also don't know if it's the Nico's brothers or if they're just the two brothers and if this is a different place.
we're a little confused,
Yeah.
but hopefully the pizza is good.
That's all that matters. Look at that. Wasn't expecting this. This is really good. This is really good. I like the crunch. I wish it was a little bit crunchier, just a slight bit, but the crunch. A contender, lower half of the top 10, if maybe right out of the top 10. A good size if you're in the neighborhood. We'll see.
No, the smell is definitely there.
Cheesy.
Good cheesy and good taste. But yeah, I would like a little bit more bread and a little bit crunchier. See the back where the crust is, and it's like thicker, it's better. It's good.
I don't think it's in my top 10, knowing from last year's evaluation. But if I'm in the neighborhood, I do think this is better than a lot of other spots.
It's at least top 3 right now.
Well, we've only tried 3 spots, so that's for sure.
All right, spot number 4 in Kendall. I don't know how to...
pizza.
There you go. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
I'm sitting here wondering.
This is came out of the oven, so I burned my mouth. Now I like this undercarriage. See that right there? Just a slight flop. I like this, but it's very hot. There's a crunch. I really like the sauce. It's really good. I think it needs more crunch. I thought there was going to deliver more crunch with the bottom, but when you take a bite, you don't even hear the crunch. It's not as good as some others on the list above it, but I like the vibe. I like the pizza. Contender. It's a confusing one. Like if I were to take off from here and I got this to my house, I'd be like, oh, this is fire. But I also don't think this would hold up as well takeout.
I agree. We have this fresh out of the oven.
Yep.
So. All right, 4 down.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm still like hungry. We've had like a few bites of them, but I'm still ready to take on more.
Feeling good. And let's keep pushing.
Still got a lot of pizzas ahead of us. All right, next we're trying out Mike's New York style pizzeria and Italian restaurant next to the old Dandy Bear.
Yeah, this thing has been here forever. I remember coming here after baseball games as a kid, and when the Dandy Bear pizza wasn't that good, we'd eat at Mike's.
I'm sitting here wondering.
See, it's hot. Also made fresh. Cheesy, crunchy. It's good pizza. There's something missing. Try it out, Lucas. Yeah. Sure. Pass the sound test. It's a cheesier pizza. I liked that there was a crunch with the cheese.
I like that cheesiness. It reminds me of like Dandy Bear pizza.
Yeah. And that's what's throwing me off. It's not very doughy, but it's more doughy than the other ones that we've had. It's good pizza. Doesn't make the top 10. Time will only tell.
Pulling up to All Star Pizza. We both said it sounded kind of familiar, but I don't know if I don't think I've ever had it.
I don't think I've been here either, but it definitely sounded familiar. And when I posted the last pizza video, I got a lot of comments about All Star, so I had to come and try it out.
Everything that happens is motivation.
All right, just saying, based on vibes of that place, I have high expectations. So
If I lived nearby this place, I'd want to be here every Friday. Just pop in, the vibe, you'll be able to see it.
just to support those 2 little people there, you know.
Super nice. Looked like Abuelita's making the pizza, or Nona. I don't know if she was Italian or Cuban, but she was whipping it up. Had my favorite sports teams, their banners there, hanging out. A menu that looks like it hadn't been touched since 1985.
Because it didn't need to be.
Well, maybe the prices were touched, but
Yeah.
it looked nice. We haven't seen the pizza yet.
We haven't even seen the pizza. We're already saying this place is great. So, and just the fact that it comes in a bag too, like,
With a paper plate.
adds to it.
Okay. I did notice that they had Mike's Hot Honey on the menu. So if I am coming to this place, I'm throwing Mike's Hot Honey on this. But for the sake of fairness, I made sure that we just got regular pepperonis for all these pizzas that we're trying. All this pizza's been fresh, which I appreciate. Huh. I didn't get enough sauce, but that crunch is what blinded me.
I don't know why I'm nervous. Like I have any stake in this place being good. I just hope it is.
Try it. I'm not even gonna say anything until you try it.
This is very good.
Very good. Not too doughy like Mike's. Just the right amount of cheese, good sauce, ample crust. I wish it was pepperoni cups.
I'd probably like dab this with a napkin to get some grease off it too.
Yeah.
But very good.
A very high contender.
All right. Now we're in my hood.
Yeah.
5 minutes from my house. It's Pina's Pizza. I've had it before.
Is it Pina? Because there's no D there on the.
Oh, right next to Arcade Odyssey, hole in the wall.
Pina's Pizza.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had it before, but let's see what George thinks. I don't want to sway your opinion.
The slice is massive. This is one slice. It's fine. Crust is giving Nico's brothers, but then the pepperonis are giving Vesuvio's. It's a nice crunch, nice char. If I lived around the corner, I'd come to this spot, but in my list, not in the top 10.
My dad's gonna be disappointed. He knows this place, but I like local pie better, and it's just as far from my house. But
That's where we're going next. Look at that grease coming out.
it was good.
Solid. Nothing crazy, you know, we're trying to find the best here.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of what their signs say inside of saying they have the best pizza
Best
in town,
pizza in town.
not for me, but maybe your dad might.
Maybe for
like
my
to.
dad, yeah. But for me personally, I do think this next place we're coming up to, Local Pie, is truly one of the best in town.
I haven't had this since the last time I released this list, so it's been a while.
I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happened.
It's hot as hell. Has the pepperoni cups that you like? Huh. Very hot. What stands out about this one? Put oregano or seasoning on top as well. The oregano is something that a lot of places don't do, and it just adds so much flavor and punch, as well as the crunch, as well as the sauce, the cheese, pepperoni cups. But the simple seasoning is what makes this one stand out a little bit more. Will it make the top 10 again? We'll see.
Motivation.
All right, just came out of Local Pie. One of my local favorites, 100%.
I remember now why it was in the top 10. A lot more flavor than the other ones that we've tried today, especially for the neighborhood. Definitely a neighborhood favorite. It's a contender. I don't know where it's going to sit in the top 10, but I think it does
Crack
hold
it.
up
All right,
and stay in the top 10.
I'll be rooting for it to be there, so we'll see.
Pizza Johnny's another top 10 entry from last year, and I think this was a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm. Pizza
than
Johnny's
Local
was
Pie.
higher.
Pizza Johnny, yeah, I think it was number 5.
Yeah.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Smells good. Smells fantastic, actually. Pizza's massive. Don't remember it being this big. Did it look this big in the video?
I don't remember the video, but when I've gotten it, I feel like it's about that size.
Ooh, soggier than the year before. It's not a good sign when you have to grab it with 2 hands. Like, I mean, flavor's fantastic. I don't know if I just got like a bad slice because of the flop. It's good, but I feel disgusting. The seasoning's there. I just think they overdid it with the pepperoni, which causes the grease, which then causes less crunch. And like, this is a bit much. It does give me clarity and room for my top 10. I think it drops out of the top 10, which is crazy. It was in the top 5.
People are gonna be upset about that.
People are gonna be upset about it. I'm still here like waiting to wipe my hands.
It's good, but I agree, not on the level of local pie or 11th Street.
Forgot the full pie. It might be a little firmer, a little more crispy. But yeah, disappointed. I love the people here and the community. This is my local takeout spot. But yeah, I think missing the top 10.
All right. I was just having some pizza hiccups after visiting 9 restaurants in 4 hours. Just did the math. I was saying I don't think I've ever done that in my life within the span of 1 week for sure, but maybe even 2 weeks.
Crazy.
9 restaurants.
It's a bit extreme for me as well. It's only on these like quests that we're trying to find the best in a certain cuisine. But come on, it's just another day in the life, bro.
All right, day 2 of exploring Miami, finding the best pizzas.
We're at Ben's Pizza. A lot of action. It's Bayside. Touristy, but this isn't a tourist spot. This is a local spot. Check this pizza out. If you're in downtown, I don't know why you'd be going to any other place. In my top 3, I think, last year. But every time I come here, I normally get the stracciatella, the burrata with the basil and the works hot honey. But we're only doing pepperoni, so let's try it out. Not as crunchy as I remember, but still really good flavor. I do think, of course, the hot honey, the basil, the cheese helps it out. Chicken tender, top 5-ish. It's not just cheese and pepperoni. There's also the oregano, the spices, things that elevate it, separate it. Solid slice.
It's been hyped up a lot by George, so let's see. I'll be the judge. A lot of flavor. Really good though. All right, Ben's Pizza was great. We're now going to another 3-letter name spot in Wynwood, Joe's Pizza.
The iconic Joe's Pizza. Everyone knows it from New York. Last time I had it, right before I came out with my top 10 pizza spots, it was fine. It was good. It was maybe like top 15, but I had it recently, and man, they did something that really elevated it, and I think it's gonna be in the top 10, but let's find out. It's easy. It's a good crunch. Oh, greasy. But good. Not only did we get this pizza in, 5 minutes, solid slice, fair price. I hate to give outpost restaurants better ratings than the Miami restaurants. This one deserves it. This one's up there, top 5, easily. Speechless.
This sauce is one of the better sauces we've had.
Where do you think it ranks up?
If it was my list, I think it'd be top 10. Still, I don't know if it'd be top 5, but it'd be top 10 for sure. It's really good.
Now we have another spot that was in my top 10 last time, Old Greg's. They have great sandwiches, even salads. Let's try their pizza.
Let's see.
Ordered a slice, but they gave us a pie. Can't complain about that. I mean, it's hard to compete with hot honey, the cheese, the basil. It's a little more elevated. It's a little more expensive. But good undercarriage, good crunch. And good flavor. It was in my top 10 last year, and it's gonna stay. But I think it's gonna receive a better score this time.
All right, it's time for what you guys are really here for, my thoughts.
Oh, please.
Let's see, this looks really good. This thing's cheaty. With the honey already.
It's cheating.
But it's really good. Really good. It's better than 10. All right, just left Old Greg's. My thoughts on it,
Go for
one
it.
of the best we've tried, for sure.
Yeah.
Like we said, kind of cheated a little bit because they had the honey on there. They had the basil.
I asked for the regular pepperoni, but I guess the regular pepperoni has the hot honey, has the cheese, has the basil. It's not fair, but it is what it is, and you know, I freaking loved it. It was a lot better than the last time I had them last year for their top 10. And man, I think it's gonna make the top 5.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say within my top 3 of ones I've tried. The crust was to me like perfect. It had the crunch, but also the doughiness. It wasn't too much, too thin. Like it was perfect on the crunch, on the dough ratio, crunch to dough ratio.
Yeah, I think 11th Street was a little bit thinner. Ben's Pizza a little bit thinner. But if you like a little bit doughier, but it's still great flavor, Old Greg's might be your favorite. So that's the beauty of it. It's all subjective, but at the end of the day, we're kind of trying to make it as good as possible and accurate as possible. It took a little bit longer than expected. Since they brought out a whole pie and 2 beers. We'll save some for tomorrow and the next day.
Yep. See you guys. All right, we are pulling up to
Di Piazza Italian restaurant in Hialeah, located here for about 50 years.
I assume if it's here for 50 years,
You're doing something right.
exactly. So let's go test it.
Good crunch. Hot. That sauce, very solid. So then pepperoni cups, but this is just like, it reminds me of home. It reminds me of like takeout. The flavors are really good. Contender right here. Like it's a very homey, warm. You're in this place, it like makes you want to like this slice even better. But it's a really good slice. The flavoring, cheese. This might sneak in there.
I'm scared I'm gonna burn the roof.
You might.
Huh?
You can see the smoke. Take a bite of the crust.
Yeah, it's good. Good solid.
Yeah, it's not top 5, but it's
like,
not.
Wow, but just based on the vibe in here, I can tell why they've been around for 50 years. Like, when we walked in here, I was like, "This is the sweetest little place."
Mm-hmm.
Pizza's good too, though.
I think it's very solid. It's gonna be a contender. I don't know if it's gonna make it.
It's
But
teetering.
yeah, man, we're headed now to a place that used to be in Hialeah. They were a little mobile container, I guess, and now I guess they got a container at a skate park. So interesting. Should be cool. They're in Miami Shores. It's called Yeti's, and I also tried them last year, but it looks good. The pizza, I just checked it out on Instagram. Looks like they got a little facelift, so potential contender.
There he is.
That's not me.
There he is.
It's not me, I promise.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring. Give.
Solid. Hybridy. This is like kind of New York style, kind of Neapolitan. All right, we finished at Yeti's Miami. Contender, great. Kind of hybridy Neapolitan / New York style, so I don't know if it qualifies for the list, but man, it was solid, cool vibe. And now we are in Wynwood to go to Pizza Tropical that's within Gramps. There it is.
Don't pay no trailer for sailoring. Trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no trailer for sailoring.
Man, this slice is hot, but it looks fantastic. Pepperoni cups, little leaf of basil, gray underchar, nice beer. Let's try the pizza out. Wow. The sauce is what's kind of like not my favorite. It's a little more charred, but definitely top 10. This might be top 5.
Alright, let's
See, love the pepperoni already.
It's tough. What I said.
For mic purposes in the volume, it's just gonna have subtitles and it's not gonna have Lucas even opening up his mouth.
Pizza Tropical.
Pizza Tropical.
Inside of Gramps in Wynwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do the math.
Yeah, the vibe was really cool of the place. We ate on these banana tables. You'll see it in the video.
Yep.
But the pizza not only cracked the top 10, it made some shifts possibly within the middle of the pack.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I had it last year, and they impressed me enough to make it on the top 10 this year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
We're going now to
Square Pie Pizza, Square Pie City. They are in Design District. I don't know where to park. Issues with Design District, but they are known for Detroit style pizza. However, I'm hearing they have a bar pie, which is kind of close to New York style, enough to maybe throw them into the honorable mentions.
mm-hmm.
We'll see.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but give.
It's super thin. Holy crap. Alright. Can't hold it up for that long right now. Great flavor. Wish it was a little crispier. Hold on, let me just get one little dip here. Anytime I eat ranch with pizza, I always think of Sir Pizza. That was a good ranch.
I'll make this quick because this won't even be part of our list because of the style, but let's see. The ranch is really good.
Told you.
Alright.
And yeah, so on our way to Miami Slice, I am very excited. Let's see.
Don't pay sailoring. Rules the left. Trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no trailer for sailoring. Give man a man by no man. Give the road. King of the road.
All right, we're back at Miami Slice. Look at this thing. Come on. Come on. It just feels right in your hand. And I normally get it with the works. You put the stracciatella, the hot honey, the cheese, the basil. I told them, hold back. Just give me a normal pepperoni. They did add a little bit of hot honey and cheese, but I don't think that is what makes this stellar. Undercarriage, the crust, the sauce, just how it feels in your hand, the bread. This is why this is my #1 New York style slice in Miami. All right, Lucas, first time trying Miami Slice.
Hyped up a lot. It looks delicious. Let's see.
It's like a movie. You did it right on the drop.
Wow. Yeah, it is perfect. I have 0 critiques. It's amazing. All right, just had to run in the rain.
Yep.
Because I got a slice for my sister. Shout out Stephanie. That was insane. It was honestly shocking how much of a like
stark comparison.
Yeah,
they
like
are.
I was telling George when we were in there, like I felt like biting into that pizza. I felt like the amazement and like happiness I used to get as a kid when eating pizza. Like I felt that for the first time, though we've been eating pizza now for like a week.
Yeah.
And this was like the last one we had, and it was like still like I got that feeling for the first time now. It was really good.
I knew how good they are, but Lucas hadn't experienced it yet. So I decided to save the best for last, just to show that stark difference between the two of them, or between #2 and Miami Slice.
Yeah, easily the best one.
You guys need to try it. We ran in the rain for it.
Yep.
And we'll do even worse. I heard Lucas say some
Yeah.
crazy things about it. After 34 spots, it's finally live.
I tried over 30 New York style slices here in Miami, and these top 10 are even better than last year. First, I want to give a shout out to Fortezzi's, who's a pop-up serving Chicago tavern style pizza, similar to Square Pie City that normally serves Detroit style pizza, as well as Lucali in Miami Beach and Yeti's Miami, who are both doing similar hybrids between New York style and Neapolitan style pizza. Both are delicious. Starting at number 10, Di Piazza in Hialeah, who's been around for over 50 years here. At number 9, All Star Pizza in Kendall, who impressed me for being such a hole in the wall. Next at number 8 is Nick's Pizza in Miami Beach, known for their 2-foot slice, but their regular slice is even better. Holding down the number 7 spot is Local Pie in Kent. They only sell by the pie, but no worries because it's too good to just have one slice anyway. Number 6 is Joe's Pizza in Wynwood. Last year they had just missed my top 10, but they've stepped it up big time. Cracking the top 5 is another Wynwood spot that also just missed the list last year. Pizza Tropical inside of Gramps. Wow. At number 4 is 11th Street Pizza, but only the Kenzo location, which is worlds of difference from their downtown spot. Back at number 3 is Ben's Pizza. Bayside is stepping it up, especially with this underrated local gem. Although the pepperoni was great, with all the works, it's even better. In second place, making the biggest leap from last year, is Old Greg's, who was number 10 in 2023. After I tried it, they told me they changed the recipe, which makes sense because it was fantastic. And my favorite New York style slice in Miami is by far Miami Slice. Now I know you might scoff at waiting in a long line for pizza, but for me, this is worth the wait. You can dine in for their slice omakase or order a whole pie takeout. The sauce, the crunch, and the creativity are just some reasons why it's my favorite. Let me know your favorite in the comments, and remember, don't take a bite without me.
Vad hakte alla